So if
Right.
you are the
That's
problem,
true.
if you are an issue
Right.
and the common denominator is you and your attitude, guess what? You got to fix you.
Mm-hmm.
You need to fix
That's
you.
right.
No matter who you get up on or who you get up under.
Right. And so you got couples, man, they become envious of each other, right? And and a lot of it, yes, sir, with each other, and they supposed to be working with each other. They end up going against each other. And what ends up happening is you got some people in relationships and marriages to where one spouse may have a lot of drive and ambition, and the other one really don't. Right.
Right.
Some people become intimidated by your talk, your knowledge. You know, these are real situations that people go through, and
that's right.
That's why when we were speaking earlier, the equally yoked, like being on the same level, right? This is where all this come into play at. This is where all of it come into play at. Because if you are equally yoked like that, it's going to help eliminate the problems, some of the problems. It's never going to resolve everything, but it'll start the process of elimination. You know what I mean? And, you know, like I say, some people got a lot of drive and ambition. Some people don't. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
People can get married, man, 1 or 2 years into the marriage, and then all of a sudden it seems like it just stopped. You know, you got one still trying to go, the other one ain't even trying to budge. You know what I mean? So
that's true.
You know what I mean? These are real situations. In them 2 years, they don't got 2 babies. You know what I mean? So it's like, okay, it gets real. It gets real, and then yes, sir. And then it's like if you keep putting your spouse down, you make it easier for somebody else to pick them up.
Easy.
That's right.
Easy, bro.
Yes, sir. Make it easy, man.
Easy.
Hey, man.
Make it easy.
We see these movies all the time, but Vincent just hit on something too.
Yeah.
Like sometimes people, you know, you get in a relationship too, and somebody outgrows the other one, right?
Yes, sir.
And that's why he was talking about the equally yoked and stuff too, because like, what if somebody outgrow you?
Right.
Like, you know, y'all started off young, y'all had a little innocent love, or however you start off, where y'all met on y'all journey. But like you said, what if somebody more ambitious, and then something else happened? Okay, now they running around. There's another thing too, bro. Temptation. You running around circles that your wife or your husband not comfortable with.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Right. Because now your career done changed or something.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? So what if your career changed? You know, y'all might start out, you might working for $10. Now you making, you know, $50. You know, you're a motivational speaker, or you got the podcast, or you got this. So now you in upper echelon. So if you meeting different people of a different taste and class, and your wife might not be with that. See, so what happens then? Right? Because a lot of times she might not want to go to those places. So you're going to be looking like a single man, right? Mm-hmm. At the places where the women are going to be coming. Oh, Shelton J., we heard so much about your podcast.
Yes, she did. Yes, she did. Think about
it. Let me clear it up. Because I'm going to use all of us. I ain't saying. We're dealing with reality, because this can happen. This can happen. Well, I had an experience. I'm gonna give you a real life situation. I'm talking about me, Brandon. What about your book and stuff like that? Yeah, Vincent. What about your motivational speak? It can happen to any one of us. The stuff we're trying to do, bro. That's what I'm trying to say. So it's a real situation. I'm gonna use me. Yeah, I ain't trying to start that. That's what I'm saying. I'm just using. Hey. I'm just using the edge of the helpful, bro.
Mr. I'm gonna be at no meeting.
Please, do not push your up on the couch tonight.
Hey, bro, I will not sleep on the couch. I am not sleeping on the couch. Can you dig it? I promise you that. You better scoot over.
but check this out, though, bro.
Yeah.
Check this out. I was at Prairie View, and I was dating the sister, right?
Right.
I was at Prairie View, and this is a prime example why I say this stuff. After I spoke in my aunt's class, right? It was a young lady. I mean, it happened so quick. It happened just this quick. She was pretty. I mean, the one I'm dating is pretty, and I really like her. But I'm just using this as a scenario. She came and gave somebody a phone and came and take a picture. Let's take a picture, right? She took a picture with me, bro. Right? and she posted it and tagged me in the picture. And I'm just saying, this is real life stuff. The sister I was dating felt some kind of way about it. She's like, you know what I'm saying? I mean, because this caught me off guard. I ain't ready for this, and I ain't never had no. I would say I'm going to my aunt's class to speak because they usually don't happen. But she really was so moved by when I was talking about daddy issues, because she started talking to me after the speech. You know, they'll come and ask me questions, whatever. But bro, I felt like a celebrity or something for a minute. I didn't know, man. It was just it happened that fast, bro.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? You can get caught up that fast.
You can.
That's fast. When I walked my sister down that aisle when she got married, a couple years ago, when I walked her down the aisle and hit them cameras flash and said, man, I feel like a celebrity. I said, damn.
Fresh and so fresh.
Can you imagine what they deal with? You know what I mean? So we don't know how them people's lives are. So what I'm trying to say is that I wasn't ready, so now I had to communicate with her. It wasn't nothing within this sister, even though she trusts me.
Right.
You see this picture, a woman is a woman. You see what I'm saying? And she seen this picture with this girl smiling with her arm all up. Man, bro, I'm just sitting there like a statue. You know what I mean?
That ain't what she saw, though.
But that's right. So, and I'm saying this because I'm speaking to you, I'm speaking to Vincent, I'm speaking to myself. Bro, I plan to write a book. I don't know what this book gonna do. What if it blows? Book signings. You know what I'm saying? There's people coming up to you. It's gonna be women. It's gonna be men, women, children, all type of people coming up to you.
Right.
So if you are married, you better take your wife or husband on the road with you. You know what I mean?
Right.
Real talk. I'm talking about real talk. It's a real world. We're human, bro.
Right.
So I'm just saying, I was just, putting it out there because Vincent, you hit on that about how things can change.
Yes, sir.
No, you're right about that, man. Real quick, man, listen to shout out, man. Christian Bishop, shout out to you. Snark at of Oz, thank you so much for tuning in as well, man. We appreciate you guys' comments. Thank you guys for tuning in to the show. Hope we're saying something that can help you guys out, man, with everything you're dealing with. And if you know someone that can benefit from what we're talking about, feel free to share it with them, man, and let them know Think About It Radio is on the air. Can you dig it? Okay, Mr. Vincent Booker, what you have to say, my brother?
Oh no, man! Just in agreement with what we're talking about, man. Like it's a sensitive conversation, but we're talking about real issues, things that goes on behind closed doors, and we have to be real with ourselves. You know what I mean? And it's hard to have a discussion or a conversation like we're having, and not talk about some of the personal experiences that we've had. You know what I mean? I mean, it goes hand in hand. We live and we learn. We live and we live and we learn. And every day, yes, sir. Every day, man. In relationships or in a marriage, you're gonna have it's challenging. It's challenging, but I would say just stick with it, and get the best. Because if you go in with the mindset that you're not gonna make it, or you're doing things that that could jeopardize it, I mean, really at that point, I already don't play both of y'all. Just like Brandon said earlier, everybody get played because. You can't expect to get 100 out if you don't put 100 in. You know what I mean? So it's like, are you willing to just settle for the 70 or the 60? You know what I mean? And I say that because I look at relationships like I look at love, man. It's like a glass of water, right? You can keep filling it up and it'll overflow. You can do that with love, or you can just keep sipping from it and it can be dry.
Right.
Yes, sir. You know what I mean? We can keep adding to it. And it'll give you an overflow. But you can keep drinking from it, and when they get picked up, won't be none in it.
And when we talk about love, bro, because that's the opposite. If you say you really love somebody, we talking about pure love, bro.
Yeah.
Like with somebody you lay down with at night, right? Cause I'll be scared to go and sleep with somebody I cheated on. I mean, for real, bro. Like, you vulnerable. Right? Once they find out, especially a woman, they say a woman scorned. Every woman not the same, but bro, a woman is a woman. She get hurt, her emotions, and ain't no telling, bro. What can happen? So you in a vulnerable position, thinking that everything. Oh, and I'm gonna tell you something about that cheating, bro. One thing about that stuff. Is that when you do that, they say what's done in the dark comes to the light. man, like I say, I don't hear stories. I ain't into cheating, bro, because first of all, it's just too much of a waste of time, of spirit, you know what I'm saying? You're dealing with all these souls, and it get exposed, bro. I don't have coworkers and stuff like cheating and the girl get mad and call their wife. I have homeboys that have to.
They only want to be a bench player for so long, man. Eventually, they're going to want to start in minutes.
She got mad. She called his wife because guess what? Somebody, we can say all this stuff. It sounds good. Just keep it clear. You know, I'm going to keep it clear. With somebody's emotions going to get involved, bro. It always happens because that's human. Oh, man, you know how to play your position. Hey, we talking about matters of the heart. I don't care how you think
can't control that.
You can't control how you feel. You remember the woman who ran over her husband? Y'all remember that story in Houston?
Several times. Not just ran over. She ran over.
Yeah, with his daughter. With his daughter in the car. Remember?
And I believe she's out right now. I think she's out right now.
Man, bro, you know that story, too, Vincent? Yeah, she ran over. Her husband was a dentist. But he cheated on her, bro. And what happened is, when she approached him about it, she said, you know, is this because she seen him walking out with the woman he was cheating on. Like they was all dentists or something. Great jobs, bro.
Right.
That's why that ain't even safeguard. Having good jobs and big houses and all. That's not even
nobody's there.
Nobody's there. That's why I say you gotta have God at the center, bro. But what happened is, and he was like, yeah, and you know. That even made it worse, bro, that she lost it. That's why they used to call them crimes of passion. Remember, they used to have that in Texas. You know, you could get out. They don't do that no more because they saying your emotions and your passion took over your rational mind, bro. She ran over that man, killed him, bro. Like, lost her. When I say cheating, everybody loses. He got killed. The chick didn't get killed, but, you know, she got to deal with that. Like, you don't got somebody killed. That woman went to prison. Well, stepdaughter, and the daughter seen her daddy get killed.
That's crazy.
She was in the car. Like, bro, that's why that stuff is bad. It's terrible, bro. And we got songs about it like it's cool. You know, side piece, like you were saying, Shelton. You know, you hear the little...
That song come on, man. The dance floor get packed. Folk get on the dance floor. I am on to be with my side piece. You know what? Stay gone. Just stay gone. You and your side.
Now think about it, bro. Just like some of the music. We're not aware, bro. We are dancing to infidelity. That's what you saying. You don't want it to happen to you, but do you hear what this man saying in this song?
Be feeding it to they be feeding themselves.
Feeding it. That machine.
A steady diet of it, man. A steady diet of it. Side piece again. As the old saying go in the country, right? Hunting ain't no fun when the rabbit got the gun. It's all fine and games and cool when you do out there being a player and everybody's cool and all the ladies love you. Mm-hmm. And when you mess around and find out somebody else giving your old lady the business, oh, Lord. Oh, I'm going to fight somebody. I'm going to kill somebody. I'm going to hurt somebody. Then not it ain't because they did it, just because of the disrespect. Didn't you disrespect? Didn't you disrespect the woman that you with or whatever? Oh, no, you just didn't get caught, so you don't feel like that disrespect, right? It goes both ways, man. Right. Whether it's a woman doing it, right? You know what I'm saying? That all these men, oh, how beautiful, you lovely, you did using your feminine wiles, if you will, you know, to try to get what you want. As y'all saying earlier, being manipulative, if you will, to try to make this man jump through hoops because of this or because of that. You know what I'm saying? At the same time, again, if you love and you 100 with each other, be 100 with each other. And if you're not going to be 100 with each other, then guess what? You don't need to be together. Wow. You should sit down sometime and have a state of the relationship. Like sometimes they have a state of the union address, right? A state of the relationship. But at the same time, people, I want to tell y'all this, new listeners, old listeners, everything. Be able to handle one another's truth. Because when y'all sit down and have that state of the union conversation or the state of the relationship conversation, some truths may come out. Some things may come out that you may necessarily not want to hear. Can you handle that truth?
But I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna say this, Sheldon. I'm just personally speaking, like me. If I know I'm doing everything I can, because every day ain't the same. You know what I mean? You know, we all gonna be different. But I'm a loyal person. You hear me? And if I know I'm doing everything, trying to, you know, do right by my woman, and bro, I find out she cheating on me. That's it for me, bro.